Hey, welcome back, guys. Styling in the afternoon, just dragging ass in the afternoon, and that's what we be doing, and ranting and raving. And since we got that out of the way earlier, went outside, had a cigarette, got me a cold beverage, and oh yeah, yep. So we can get back into beer 30. So, but yeah, it's coming to the end of the show. Time for us to get out of here and them DJs to get in here and beat down the block on the drive time home. So,
hell yeah.
So yeah, you got anything else you want to rant and rave about?
I think I've said all I need to say.
yeah, we've covered assholes, wannabe fucking people, fucking abusive boyfriends. We've covered everything in this Wednesday show.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, and listeners, sometimes you just got to say what's on your mind. And, I can't hold back. I'm going to be straight up with you guys how I feel. There's good days and there's bad days. And there's days that you just don't give a fuck. And like I've told everybody, if you don't like what I say and you don't like how I talk, then you can always tune in to something else.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, we don't give a fuck. But what we do give a fuck about is we do appreciate you guys listening and being loyal.
Yes, we do.
And being in the chat. The chat has blown up. It's like, I'm reading this right here. Tony's like, come on, calm down, Izzy. But, there's people out there that just piss you off and put you in a funk. And tonight I'm going to be on Leslie's show. It's all about positive, and maybe I had to get all the anger out before I went on to her show tonight. But she will be on tonight from 7 to midnight. And then, of course, you got Sunny at night blasting those badass fucking jams for you all night long, keeping you wide awake in the college towns, or, well, I would say hanging out at the car wash, but if you're hanging out at the car wash, you're a better man than me, because it's too damn cold.
Yeah, ain't nobody hanging out at the car wash today.
I seen pictures that were sent into the social media that guys are listening to Styling Radio while plowing snow, man. God bless you,
Hell yeah.
You do what you got to do, Speaking of that, did you see the video I sent you of the guy trying to get out of the ditch?
Yes.
That is... How many times?
Was it you that sent me the one? I don't remember if it was you. Was it you that sent me the one about the Tennessee salt spreader?
Yes, that was me. Somebody sent that
to me.
Dude, that is so true. It's like, andale. Come on, man. You got to keep... I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, because they were having so many breakdowns with salt trucks. They rented box trucks and put a little wood thing on the back so they wouldn't fall out, filled them full of salt, and they're shoveling it out the back. I mean, that's a hell of a job.
That's funny shit.
But you know what? Our grandfathers probably did that back in the day because they didn't have the spreaders.
Mm-hmm.
But could you imagine driving behind that and a whole fucking shovel full of fucking salt hits the highway?
That'd be some funny shit. Two Mexicans sitting there looking at you like, get out of the way.
Yeah. We're going to throw it. Man, bless their hearts, But you know what? They looked happy.
Yeah, they were having a good time.
Yeah, they were out there making money doing their work. And
see, they were out there on a Saturday or on a Sunday making that triple time probably.
Yeah, Old School is the one who sent that to me, DJ Old School. And
that was funny.
And he goes, if the radio thing don't work out for you in being a business owner, maybe you can start this business. And I die laughing. I go, well, first off, I'd be the one driving the truck.
I was going to say, fucker, I'm driving the truck. I'm not getting in the back.
Yeah. But you know what? Hey, it's a cog, people. Everybody's got their own place.
Yep.
And that's what makes the world go around. And the cool thing is, at the end of the day, this radio station is for the hobbyist, okay?
Yep.
It's for the custom car guys. It's for the professional drag racers. It's for the automotive industry, because this is the music that we like,
Yep.
Now, this network that Styling Radio is owned and operated through Styling, but it's also through In-Play Broadcasting.
Mm-hmm.
And In-Play Broadcasting owns other stations such as Slick Chick Radio, Pulse Radio, and Wagon Wheel, and On the Lake Radio, and Slammin' and Jammin'. You know, they play 80s and 90s because Slammin' and Jammin's an 80s and 90s themed car and truck show. So they've got their own station. So within the network, I'm just one person with this network, okay?
Right.
But at the end of the day, I do own this network. So,
right.
I mean, it's, you know, I'm not your average business owner, and I'm not Elon Musk and going to tell you what you can buy and what you can't buy, you know? You should be able to go do whatever the fuck you want to do. You're a grown-ass human being. Trust me,
Yep.
I put my blue jeans on one pant leg at a time. I'm a little too old to just jump into shit anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's you know, every reason I don't have lifted trucks anymore too. Same reason.
Well, because you're getting a little older and, you know, it's harder to climb in.
Last one I had, I used to have to turn around and jump up onto the seat, ass first. I
saw a funny video of a guy. He had a lifted truck, and he would grab the bottom of the door and pull himself up, and the whole fucking door broke off. Have you seen that video yet?
No. I was just close enough that I could turn around and jump up onto the seat and land on the seat. But if it would have been any taller, I'd have been screwed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now I've been like, oh, I'll just take my car.
You know, and I've got lifted trucks and stuff, and, you know, a lot of slammed vehicles, and I can't have a stock vehicle.
No.
I mean, there's...
The four-wheel drive's got to go up. The two-wheel drive's got to go down.
Yeah, and there's bets on me, like, oh, I bought this, I'm going to drive it through the winter. They're like, yeah, how long before you... Well, I'm already on fucking StylingMotorsports.com. Like, hey, what do we got that fits this thing, you know?
Yep.
And, you know, that's just me, you know what I'm saying? I mean... Hell, even if I bought an electric vehicle, which I do own an electric vehicle. I own a Cadillac. It's half electric, half gas. And, yeah, it's bagged. You know, it's on 17s. Like, I couldn't keep it stock. I'm sorry. I mean, I tried.
Yeah, you didn't try that hard.
Well, I don't think that thing's been... I think I've only charged it like 3 times.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't drive it much, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing about the hybrid vehicles. They charge themselves up when you're driving, you know, by the gas motors, but still.
Well, to a certain extent. I really need to plug that thing in, but I don't know. I even drove that thing in. Well, probably in a year. No.
My kid bought a Prius.
Mm-hmm. God, I hate Priuses.
My kid was 16. He had to have this Prius. Well, he likes to smoke a little pot, and he gets kind of stupid when he does. He's kind of an airhead anyway, and when he smokes pot, he's a real airhead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bought this Prius off his girlfriend's stepdad, who was also the chief of police the next town over. Okay. I know him real well. So they go out the first night they get it. And I get a phone call about 4 hours later. I'm in Modesto and my car won't start. Huh? I'm on the square of Modesto and my car won't start. You're in the battery dead. I'm like, it's an electric car. Yeah, it won't start. Can you come give me a jump? Yeah. So I get up. I'm already in bed. I get up and go out there. I try to jump start this thing and it won't do nothing. Well, it's an early Prius. If you run it so dead and it discharges that lithium battery, you have to reset the computer to be able to start it.
Oh, that's true. Someone else told me that. Yeah. So
I'm over there, colder than hell, trying to start this car.
Have to hit reset.
1 o'clock in the morning. The girlfriend's mom and dad and stepdad are there to get her because she's late getting home. And I get out of the car and I'm not in a good mood, you know. I'm like, now, why in the fuck is your battery dead? Well, we were sitting here with the headlights on. Why? Well, I don't know.
Yeah, no shit. I don't know.
You were off the side of the road. Why were you sitting here with the headlights on? I don't know. I said, because you're fucking stoned. And he's like, well, yeah. I was like, Get in the car. I had to have a guy come over for $50 with a tuner, with a scan tool, and reprogram that son of a bitch so it would start.
Oh, really?
I didn't pay for it though.
That's funny.
You knew who paid for it.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, really? That was a piss poor design. But it was an idiot too that shouldn't have run it till everything was dead either, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and, you know, that happens. I mean, and that's the thing. It's like Chuck Seitzinger has got that badass fucking Tesla, like 2,000 fucking horsepower or some shit. Took him 3 days to drive from Oklahoma to fucking PRI.
Oh, I bet. Stopping to charge all the time.
Oh, yeah. And I was telling Tanya, and she rode with him, and I was like, why? Well, it's because what he wanted to drive. Madeline, Chuck's daughter, was like, well, you know, that's what Dad wanted, and you know, he wanted you to come out to PRI, and he got, you know, because I had their badges, you know, so, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, I mean, that's just how it is, you know, I mean, but that is a badass car he's got, though.
Yeah. Well, I saw one of the guys with it. I had one of the first dualies that's all electric. And he decided he was going to take a trip with the cattle trailer on the back. And it was a 4.5 hour trip one way. And they decided they were going to take the electric truck and see how it did. 19 hours later, they got where they were going.
Oh, no shit.
And he said, they advertised 300 miles, blah, blah, blah. He's like, we were lucky to get 100 miles. He's like, you know, it won't charge fully.
Mm-hmm.
Takes you 45 minutes to an hour to charge it. And the best you can usually get is 80 to 85%. And he's like, you're there an hour, sometimes a little longer. And he's like, and you don't make it 200 miles. He goes, you're lucky if you make it 180 miles. With the trailer on and everything, you know, he said, it's just not feasible at all.
Yeah.
And he said, and I didn't really save much money. He said, because I was paying $45 to $60 every time I charged every 2 hours. He's like, so I really wasn't saving any money, and I was costing myself a lot of time. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of...
Sorry, I had to move away from the mic for a second.
Yeah, bless you. You had to sneeze. But yeah, I mean, you know, and that's the thing that, like, there's benefits to electric stuff, and there's not so good of benefits, in my opinion.
It all has its place.
Yeah.
I guess is the thing. Inner city people that really don't leave town, I could see a little electric car. You know, but nowadays, most of your inner city people, they live in condos and shit, and they don't have any place to plug in.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, you go to Chicago or someplace like that, they're lucky if they have a parking garage where they live. It might be half a block down the street. You know, and so I don't know how that would work either.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a house and a garage and you commute, you know, 30 minutes into town to work or something like, yeah, it would probably be a good deal. But you're not going to want to take that thing on a vacation anywhere, you know. You're still going to want to fly or rent a car because your electric car isn't going to cut it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's one of those things that, you know, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I'm not going to lie, the electric cars are quick.
Oh, yeah.
That Cybertruck is a running son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if they figure out the trailer hitch situation. But other than that, I mean, just think about this. Right now, this is the early stages of electric cars. Where are they going to be in 35 years?
Right.
You know, and then you got a lot of guys like us that are like, well, we're, you know, gasoline, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Well, you know what? Gasoline cars are still going to be in existence, okay?
Yes.
So don't.
Maybe not in California, but
Yeah, well, hell, you can't even buy menthol cigarettes in California now. I mean,
no.
they really don't want you smoking anything out there. But
No.
it just is what it is. But
the whole state's smoking right now, so hey.
Oh yeah, the whole state's burning to the ground. I mean, it's sad. And Stylin's got businesses out there. We have a warehouse out there that we're moving products right now because we're scared we're going to lose them. So
yeah,
we're moving stuff into Nevada right now. So it's like, yeah. But on that note, we will be here tomorrow. Same time,
hopefully.
Same place. Probably bitching about some other random shit.
Yeah, we'll find something else to bitch about tomorrow.
Yeah. So, and we'll be seeing you guys. Make sure the DJs are coming in. They're about ready to start kicking it off for the drive time home, and then make sure to hang out. I'll be there tonight at 7 o'clock, kicking it with Leslie. Girly Girl Leslie's got her own show, sponsored by Girly Girl, and no telling what she's going to be talking about, and go from there. And then, as always, Sunny at night. And this is Izzy.
This is Jimmy.
And this is that afternoon show, dragging ass in the afternoon. You keep it styling because we will. See ya.
See ya.